Uh, hmm. Is this thing on? Hold on. Something's loading. This video. Okay, hold on. Okay. Okay, let me just... Let me just input chat somewhere. Okay. Let's say hi. Hi. Okay, I disabled subscribers only mode because no one even subscribes to my channel, just the chat. Plus the YouTube limits your subscriber count just to avoid you from subscribing people, because, well, you know, YouTube is YouTube. But yeah, so it's kind of hard for me to find channels to subscribe to. Sometimes they will think of me as a bot and I'm not. But yeah, the prevention is probably part of YouTube's way of protecting channels, but okay. Anyways, where was I? Oh, right. Anyways, okay. Hi, my name is, hi, it's me, Ultranium here, also known as Melly. Still calling me, just call me that, okay? Okay, so, on today's live stream, I'm going to be going all in detail to tell you guys, because right now, we are currently here in the countdown for, no, wait, the countdown's already over. Today's stream is going to be very epic. So, the world that's red, aka the spooky, the terrifying, is now here, I guess? I don't know. But if I'm gonna have to know that, I need to get any information if the Galvin's World game will be out or not. And while we wait, I'll just go ahead and begin talking with chat. Wow, I am going to begin with that. But if I want to talk about YouTuber stuff, I can. That would be fun. That would help as a distraction, because why not? Okay, I'm gonna start off with watching the new video that came out for Gavin. It was available on YouTube for today. I think I should look recent, because there's a video going on Premiere, and it's going to be premiered on 11 p.m. by Bao. I'll show you their channel so you know what I mean, because I don't know who that is. Okay. Hold on. Okay. So who's... Oh. Sorry, my mom is shouting around. Okay, so here is Bao, aka, I'll just call her Bao. Okay. Is that how you spell her name? Okay, so she kind of reminds me of my friend, Alia. Yeah, because of her profile picture is Princess Peach. My friend Alia's profile happens to be different, but it's fine, it's fine. Anyways, so I know this channel is probably new. They have like 54 subscribers. That's pretty low. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is this content creator is posting. Oh, hi Rose Game Gems, welcome to the stream. Okay, so this channel posts just your average content. She posts Roblox videos. She made a video about Ariana Grande. What the? Yeah. I don't know what this is. She even says it's happy birthday to the voice of Princess Peach. Okay, they used to make Caillou videos. Wait, they used to make wait, I'm looking to find out that they used to make Poltagon videos before they started shifting to Roblox, I guess. Well, not really. They started Roblox content in the past, but I don't know what's going on. This channel is pretty random. I bet it's run by a kid. I can tell. But anyways, the rest of but is the channel has like a description written by herself. Some personal stuff, but okay, wait, that's a male. Okay, so they go by he. Okay. Bao. All right. This is the official Bao YouTube channel. Check out my videos of the notifications of the notifications channel on the notifications. I think they spelled on wrong. Here are the channels unsubscribed to Peach Toadstool. Facts. Okay. Facts about me. Okay. That's personal stuff. I don't want to talk about this. They say they were born in Virginia, but I don't like that they are bringing in their personal stuff a little bit, because it's just too personal. Like, can they keep this information private? Anyways, they are 13 years old and they're male. So, yeah, okay. Let's see what else. They like music. They have favorite characters. Kind of reminds me of my friend, but different. Mario, Luigi, Peach, Toad, Yoshi, Toadette, Pokemon, Becky, Bendy, and Mommy Longlegs. Okay, favorite colors: blue, pink, white, and black. Okay. Favorite seasons: summer, spring, summer, and winter. Guess you just like 3 seasons. Okay. Well, I do like. Well, my favorite is. Well, spring is my favorite mostly, and winter is too. But I find winter to be a little cold, but I enjoy it. So, yeah. Continue. Favorite singer: Jodie Benson, Randy Newman, Dwayne Johnson, Taylor Swift, Sheryl Crow, and One Republic. Favorite music: country music and ballad music. Favorite holiday: Christmas, Valentine's Day, Easter, and Halloween. Favorite movies: Toy Story 2, Moana 2, Wish. Wish? Isn't Wish a really bad movie? Yeah, well, I guess it's my stupid KPS going low. It keeps doing that. And my mom is making so much noise. Okay, I fixed it a little bit. I found out that I have to use text manager. Okay, give her that. Let's continue. Cars 2, Inside Out 2, and the Super Mario Bros. Movie. Never mentioning Mario movie 2. Though. Oh, well, okay. Favorite video games: Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Super Mario 3D World, Bowser's Fury, Roblox, Minecraft, and Cars 2 video game. They only have this many views at the time, but how would they be a small channel if they have that many views? That's crazy. Where were they making these views from? What YouTube shorts were they posting? Okay. This is what happens when you click the crash button on Roblox. This is kind of basic for Roblox shorts and shorts videos. Okay, well, I don't know if there's anything crazy about this channel. They're just a small channel making whatever they want to make. There's gonna be a premiere video on Premiere called the Gavin video. Well, it's called Gavin from the normal Elver Gavin lore, and it's from the 2017 version. Because I mean, why not? But there's but if you want to know where I found out about this information, I was looking on search history. Seriously. What happened with the channel? Hold on, let's see. They probably don't post as much as they do, but they just post as much as they want to. I wonder why they set their video to 11 p.m. It's gonna be like night out. Okay. alongside that, they're playing Life Together alongside this, so it's gonna be 2 premiere views in one video and channel. It's strange. I don't know this channel until I found it. So, yeah, pretty strange age to find that. Moving on to the next channel I wanted to talk about next. There is a new channel that came out as as like a parody to Sir Palo. Do you remember that guy? The creator of the Spooky Month thing. I remember that show. Pretty funny indie animation thing. Okay, so there's a LARPified version that somewhat sounds familiar to me, because oh my gosh, the voice sounds completely like Hello's voice, but it is not his voice, or is it? I mean, it is him. It's just, I don't know if it is his channel. It's just, I think he was making this as a joke, but I like that. There's like another channel trying to be like him, but differently funny. And they have a Newgrounds. Cool. Hopefully they'll make a LARPified version of someone who created Henry Stickmin. That would be even funnier. Anyways, yeah, the LARPified era is pretty funny. It's like the only way to revive old YouTube is be a LARPer, and that's pretty funny. Moving on to the next thing is to talk about, well, I want to talk about a bit about my visual novel game, because I was thinking of if it will have like its own animated like opening PV thing. Like PV starts like is basically short for preview video, but basically I was thinking of wanting to make wanting to have an opening theme for the World That's Red project, since it didn't have one. But before I do that, I was getting plugins. I got 2 new plugins on my FL Studio. One is called the BBC Symphony Orchestra Symphony, and the other is called Strategy Free Stratus. I got that too, because I wanted to try making rock music. But yeah, it's not the best I got, but I got as much as I can. Alongside this, I was thinking of talking about other things, because, well, why not? Okay, next to talk about is a lost media song that was so popular because people were talking about it. So there's this song called Fly Away from a animated series called Malice Doll, which is well, it's free. It's now free on YouTube. They're like re-upload of all free in one. But the ending theme is called Fly Away, and it's created by Ryoko Okashima. And accordingly to her, she didn't fully release a full version of the song. So people were trying to make it a fan-made extension of the song by sampling and stuff. It didn't sound exactly like what we were gonna get, but if they have given us like a full version, then thankfully they will. But what happened was unknown, because I don't know who Ryoko Kashima is, so I'll search up who that is. Ryoko Kashima. Is she real? Oh, sorry, that always pops up every time I search something. Okay, Ryoko Kashima only appears when I search for names like people who wrote Fly Away happen to be Ryoko Kashima. But Ryoko Kashima also wrote music for other anime. Their songs, but their fans, but I don't know what they were called. And I think they were lost to time because their name doesn't. I guess when you search up Ryoko Kashima, you don't see all of her other stuff and stuff. It's just Fly Away, and that's it. No wonder who that is. But if they're working on if there's ever a way of archiving the full version, they'll have to find it on, like, I don't know, archive.org, which I don't think people do. But also, Flyaway is a pretty good song. It does give me vibes of something nice, but even if it's a pretty boring song, it did deserve it to be found. Alongside all this information about that, I do need some crossovers since my visual novel is in the works, so I'll explain. So for when I'm working on the World That's Red visual novel, I'm thinking of a crossover with other game franchises that have a vibe like this too. Like, I don't know. I don't want to tell you. I didn't want to tell you this because I was destined to find ways of wanting to bring information of what I'm doing. But I'm hearing that some people I don't know. Okay, where was I? Oh yeah. Other news. I heard that Rhythm Heaven Groove is out now on Switch for everyone to play, but you have to buy before you get access to the game. Basically, it's the new installment to the Rhythm Heaven series. I love this series. I happen to like it, and I'm glad they made a comeback in the future. Like, they are still there. They haven't left. Man, I love Rhythm Heaven. I mean, I think the best thing about Rhythm Heaven is that not only brought a community of people, it brought people to make fan-made Rhythm Heaven levels, and there was one with Teto that looks familiar to Rhythm Heaven, but it was made by an artist. Want to know their name? Their name is Flavor something. They made a song called, I don't remember. I think it was named Spoken For. Yeah. And it includes like it's kind of their version of the Rhythm Heaven level, like remastered, but instead of the pop idol singing girl, it's Teto, so it's different. But it's a cool idea to reference such interestingly popular games to things like that. And speaking of games, I will like to talk about what I was playing before I was streaming. So before I did this live stream, I was playing Little Misfortune on Steam. It's free, actually. No, wait, I'm joking. It costs money, but instead, it only costs like a very cheap price. It costs now. It's like $5.99. I purchased it for that much. Man, it was like it has a summer sale going on, and you can still get it for the same price until July the 9th, I guess, where it ends. I guess where the sale ends. But yeah, you got to be quick before it's gone. So yeah, I played the game. I'll explain how I found out about this game. I found out about it because of Jacksepticeye's Let's Play on this, and because of Lauren Seaside and other content creators. Like, I don't know, BG Mike played it too. And I wanted to play it myself, and it was very funny. Like, Little Misfortune happens to be a pretty comedic person, but I mean, even if she's not even real, the voice behind her was really funny. Like, the voice actor behind her isn't just a voice for her, but the person is basically a creator of the game. So that makes me think that this game isn't just one thing, it's more. And about voice acting, I really loved the voice acting. It was very funny and fun to listen. And they were working on a third game where Benjamin's going to be the main character and stuff. I saw that I was watching a video on YouTube about it, and I knew that I figured out what that game was announced was named, and was going to be known as, and I didn't know it was a 3D fox and everything. But yeah, they were making a 3D game with puzzles in it, and just like every other point and click game, it probably would have mechanics like pointing and clicking. But I found out that the newer mechanic is like I remember playing games, and I remember Roblox has like this thing where you could switch from keyboard and mouse to mouse clicking, and you could click around the map around and walk around it. But I heard that they broke that thing, but it used to be not broken back in the past. But yeah, I remember it. I don't know if they referenced that in their game, but I'm pretty sure they did. Alongside this, they did announce some. They did say stuff about whenever or not Misfortune and Frambo are going to meet each other, and the chances are they probably will. They probably will. I did saw in the announcement video they'll probably get to meet, and I don't know what happened, but I'm pretty sure they're going to become friends. They're probably going to go on adventures together, and I'm pretty sure in the game when Fox is the main character, I don't know, they probably would team up with the Fox. So it's going to become like a whole, like a trio game, with 3 characters, whole game, kind of like that. What do you know? I don't know I know nothing about this idea, but I love to see what they're doing with this, and it was very fun to see that they were announcing it. But yeah, it was in development like over the past years ago before they made an announcement video, and they finished the game, but they haven't finished the polishment on it, which I heard from what they said. So that's been like there and said before, but now I found out something has changed. When it's been years since I heard that one, and I was checking back at the game at the Discord server. They haven't said anything about releasing it yet, but chances are they might release it this year, because even though they finished the game, they probably might have finished the polishment too. Who knows? I don't know if they did. I just gotta have to contact the devs to see if they did finally polish the game fully, to its fullest, like fully polished and fully ready for publishment, which would be third step off the road, I guess. Like, there's a requirement of when they're gonna publish the game, because for one, publishing a game on Steam costs $100. So it's gonna be like that. But if they're gonna publish the game on any other platform, it can't just be Steam. Well, they happen to have itch.io now. They made it itch.io, so they're probably going to bring their game there too. So can't just be here in Steam. Cool, right? Oh, and about the 3D version of the Fox, pretty sure there are 3D versions of Misfortune and Fran anywhere in this game, but I don't know if that's true. I think it is. It's just I haven't seen any information of that yet, because they probably haven't given us like any more sneak peek information or preview or upcoming leaks from the devs. Like, they'll probably reveal things a little bit, but I mean, they revealed the first information of what the game looks like, so who knows if they'll bring more or things to reveal. Like, probably released it all back in Instagram, and no one talks about Instagram as much as I do, because I mean, I have been to use Instagram in the past, but I stopped it because Meta is starting to get greedy and wanting to collect user information by forcing people to give up their privacy. So even Instagram is going to be anti-privacy in the future. Dangerous stuff happens. Yeah, the future is stupid. I know. Like, I don't like the idea of age verification. It's just forced. Like, it's forced on them to make decisions to make people give up privacy in order to have access to the internet. It's not right. Like, this is why this is why I miss the old days where people don't have to do that. Man, we live in a sad day. Anyway, speaking of, let's move on to talking about shows I might want to check out on Tubi next. So there's a new Magical Girl show now available on Tubi. Since it's available on YouTube, it's making an appearance on Tubi as well, to give a place as well. So you can watch it on both sides. Nice, free anime for everyone. I'm happy, I guess. To get that on some 88, but in my in my days, I just don't remember quite often what I'm gonna do now, because at the end of the day, it's what it is. Okay, well, now I finally get to the part where I talk about testing a game. The crossover in the visual novel adaptation of The World That's Red will include a similar moment like what would happen in the upcoming game, where a player will approach to a single TV that only operates on its own because someone took control over it. I believe this is the same system, except he takes control and he's able to do whatever he pleases to do. However, he's still trying to recover from his so-called heartbreak situation where he was told, where he found out that his wife that was actually treating him poorly and hurting him in the worst ways possible, that he had to shut it down to stop the abuse that she's doing to him. And in the end of the day, in the world that's red, we get a sort of note that the operation just activates on its own because he's in control now himself, making the gameplay feel like you're playing as yourself and he is taking control over the player to help him remember, I guess. Whatever it is, it's what it is. I'm working on a script for what this is, because I think I should commission this VA somewhere. I think Google Forms. Like how my other VAs were all commissioned. They all were commissioners from Google Forms and Casting Call. He happens to have a Casting Call account, so I'm pretty sure I could open up what I wouldn't open up, but I guess I'll put that in the visual novel only, because the crossover is fitting him. Like how wait, what was it again? I remember, oh my gosh. Just like how, what am I saying? Remember the mod that they were doing? I'm pretty sure they did it for free, and the voice acting was free too. So, chances are I could do the same. I mean, I did it previously. We were hiring all my VAs for free. I wanted to hire more VAs. But not just VAs. I need like an animation team, a voice UI team to make the UI for the game. If there's a team who's going to make a movie, I will allow it. I will allow anyone to turn The World That's Red into a cinematic film. And I would love to see what they would do with it. But better do good, because I don't want it to be trash. I don't want it to be flopped. I want it to be pretty, decent, pretty perfect, well animated, well perfect, well made, and not be made with, and hopefully no AI is used. Because why not? We do not want any AI generated films. It would be bad. So yeah, The World That's Red should be made by humans. Only humans. And by humans. So yeah. Okay, with that out of the way, let's head over to checking on the world, on Gavin's world. This is going to take some time, because I don't know when it's going to open or not. I think, well, before I go check on that, I probably will rewatch a video from somebody. I wonder who to rewatch. Maybe I should rewatch, I don't know, someone's gameplay on it, or I should watch, oh, I think I got an idea. I think I should react to Flesh's video of him investigating the Gavin lore. would that be way better than having to sit on a chair and do nothing and read chat all day? Yeah, I could do that. Okay, let's make things better and react to his video on the lore. Wait, sorry, what?
That's not Gavin talking, you guys.
Sorry, I think I was trying to start the video right. Okay, here we go. He is trapped in Roblox by Flush. This is a video about Gavin. I want to rewatch the video because I'm only doing this as a reaction purpose. I'm not sure if I'm gonna react to it right. I mean, I saw him talking about winter last time. Well, in one of his recent videos. I don't remember. It was like, yeah, my friend is being mentioned. Very cool. W Winter. Okay, moving on. So in this video, Flush investigates the Gavin lore from the normal elevator, which is very well known, but the lore has been around since like 2014, but not sure if you remember. I talked about it. I made my own explanation videos of this, exactly similar but different, and I have more information from that people didn't talk about. So I brought that in here too to make it bigger. But anyways, let's just watch the video and see what it's all about.
Many of you may know the Roblox game, The Normal Elevator, but did you know it has one of the most terrifying secrets on Roblox? So to access this secret, instead of using the elevator, go over to this door right here. You can't actually access it without glitching through, but
the door is like that all the time. Like, if you were going to go and open the door, you can't. The game doesn't let you. So it's just a standard little set on door. But what he did was, instead watch.
if you go ahead and turn on shift lock and then turn your character, you'll see that there's actually a hidden room in here, and it's all glowing red. Once your character's back is facing the wall, get out of shift lock, then go ahead and use the baby queen emote, and then right as you do that hop, press shift again, and you should be able to enter this area.
Oh my gosh. Have I told you that you can no longer do that anymore? Because right now in the normal elevator you can no longer use emotes to glitch into the door. So there's a new glitch where you have to use the dumb juice, which you had to get from the game. But let me explain. So there's a wiki that tells you how, but I don't want to get into much detail. But yeah, just do that and you know. But I don't think I remember because his video is kind of random. But yeah, he's trying to make the explanation different because there's a different channel that talked about it too, but it did pretty well and it got age restricted. Yeah, I was talking about Opie's video got taken down by YouTube.
There. You shouldn't have come. You are not welcome here, but it's too late. Ah!
Now, let me get this straight. I went to the mistaken floor area one more time, and nowadays, instead of disconnecting me or taking me to nothing, it repeats. It repeats. It repeats. So, it's like going to repeat and loop itself like eternity is built in the same thing. Chances are, it turned into an infinite black hole. Chances are, it turned into the world that's red. Chances are, there's going to be a hallway with 3 rooms, and you have to find out where. But it doesn't matter. I mean, I talk too much. I know. Okay, let's skip this part, because, I mean, yeah, he says that there's like a person here and stuff. We get that.
Because obviously it is trying to hide something from us. And so what I found out is that, again, instead of going into the normal elevator, you go ahead and take a left to the old elevator, press go, and then hop in. You'll be transported to the old elevator from 2017. But again, instead of hopping into this elevator, there's this door right here which requires a code to access it. And now, where do you get the code for this? Well, we had to hop into another game. See, the creator of this game is known as Now Do the Harlem Shake.
Yeah, they go by that. But he also goes by Eric Zona on Twitter and YouTube. So he's not just one name, but yeah. But yeah, name Harlem was probably his idea. I don't know. He just likes the... I mean, I guess it was based off of a meme that was so popular back in the 2010s. So that became his name for his character. So I remember playing some of which I found out he is the creator of not just the Revolver. He was the creator of a game before this named Adventure Blocks, which was his first game. And yes, it is pretty buggy. Has some free models in it. It's no longer available, though the Roblox's new update. But I don't know. Adventure Blocks seems interesting. I might check that out, but I don't feel like it. Let's continue.
Before they made the normal elevator, they had another game called The Normal City, a game that is no longer being played. But
yeah, well, the Normal City has a lot of players before it became so forgotten by time. But the game was so popular since like 2014 when it was released. Like the first of the Normal City series became when this was made. Now I saw a YouTube short where someone talked about Adventure Blocks, and dang it, I didn't notice it, but they did mention it. So good, great people are bringing attention to that. But I don't want to talk about it too much. But anyways, yeah, that's his first game before he made the Normal series. He made another game constantly like this called Four Nights at Freddy's, which is a fan game out of Five Nights at Freddy's and Roblox. It's pretty funny, I know. So in the game, so what he does is he goes to the city. He finds this dirt mine, this dirt area, which you had to dig. Yeah, I wrote that in the visual novel where Noah has to dig to see what's underneath. But in the game, you have to click what's it's underneath it, and I know he said rock. That's dirt, man. What? Anyways, yeah, that's dirt. What the freak? Oh my gosh, bro forgot about this is dirt. How is this rocks? I'm sorry, I'm chuckling right now, man. But yeah, he thinks this is rocks, but yeah, that's a pretty funny joke right there. I know, I get it. Rocks! What does rocks actually look like? They're really stone. They're like stone. You don't know what they look like, but they're stone. I have added the same exact rocks idea for The World That's Red to make it scary. The World That's Red doesn't have grass. It's like the entirety of the underworld. With volcanoes and stuff, but that's not what The World That's Red is. The World That's Red is a hidden altered universe of the normal world, which can be like, it's kind of like this. Compare that to the Course Party lore with the whole other school building lore, aimed from another dimension, but I don't want to talk about it too much. Anyways, yeah.
Notice this rock right here that you can actually click on it and it'll reveal a giant hole that says I may be.
And this is what it says. Okay, now this message you can see in the game, it says I may be dead but I'm not gone, 3792, and 3792 is the code for this elevator. And I'm pretty sure he didn't go back yet, but he continued investigating the North City. He saw 2 gravestones belonging to 2 different users. One of them is a human, the other is a dog, by the way. The comment section did correct him in this video, so I'll show you. According to the commenter named, let me see his name. They go by, I need to fix it. Into the thick of it. The comment from Razzle Dazzle says, Chloe is not a vengeful ghost. She's the creator's dog. LOL. Okay. So yeah, that's the comment. Let that be known for now. Now we continue.
2 gravestones, one belonging to a person named Gavin and another belonging to Chloe. Now there's a lot more secrets in this map, so we'll go back to it. But now with that number in mind, go back to the old version of the normal elevator game. Go ahead and type in the code 3792, enter, and then we get teleported to this room. Now,
okay, let me give you an explanation. The Roblox lighting system is broken. So, when you go to the Roblox games you play, the lighting changes to brightness. The brightness changes to too bright that the lights won't be regular anymore. So, yeah, Roblox kind of broke the light system. It's so weird. like they're trying to give you flashbang on and for no reason. Like, okay, Roblox, fix your light system, please. Some games have cold rot now, so I feel like the normal elevator isn't the only game to have light breaks. But yeah. But yeah, this is what it used to look like with the normal lighting. It doesn't look as what it used to be anymore, or if you go now, because it's all bright in there because of Roblox. But hey, it is what it is. Continue. So, after this, he begins to enter in. Okay. I don't want to talk about this too much, but as you can see, he voiceovered the part. I'll show you. So basically, what he does is he.
Kind of referring to the code that we used earlier, 3792, and 2 was the only number he didn't say, so I believe 2 is actually the right number. Hello? Is this the right door?
Oh, I haven't told you this. Okay, so I know the creator hasn't fixed this, so I'll talk about it now. So the creator left the final part of the Gavin story muted, so you cannot hear Gavin's panicking and the spirit telling him to shut up in this game. Right now, it's all muted because, well, I guess Roblox broke the audio system, or maybe there's a code rot. Well, I found out it was a code rot. The code no longer. Because originally there was a code where the voice will begin to appear in the final part. I heard it back in, I think I heard it play in 2015 version, but in 2017 they broke it. No, 2016 and 2017 they broke it. But we don't know why, because I'm pretty sure we don't know if the code is broken or either there's a code rot. But I think I'll have to check the code, because I think they muted to the audio, like, unknownly, but I don't know. It is what it is. And I have to find out if Gavin's World's coming out, because I don't know if there's going to be more of the or to the evil entity and Gavin, Duffy, and others. But like, I saw on the wiki that they said it was unknown. It's unknown what it's going to be about. So I'm pretty sure that I had to keep an eye on that, because the game is still not out yet. Well, it can be out now if this is, I'm at the exact day where the game was created in. The game is created because let me explain. July 3rd, 2016, the Gavin's World game was created and is not public. So, question is, when is it going to be public? Well, I try to think of 3rd of July for May of 2026 to see if things are going to change. So, my theory is it might go public or not, but we don't know. Let's continue watching the video.
Is that Gavin? I'm the real Gavin. I'm being possessed. I need you guys to help me. Help me. Will you shut it?
Did he not read the guys listen to me part? He forgot. The spirit voice, well, he didn't use an exact spirit voice. He just used like a more familiar male evil villain character voice for him, but I don't think it's working. Now, in the version, you can hear him laughing in the you guys know now part where he says that, and then he starts chuckling and stuff, and then said it doesn't matter anymore. Like, of course, he's chuckling. He's like a very powerful evil entity, strange laughters and all that. I wonder if the entity is likely to be none other than the evil, creepy, smiley guy that we saw from horror games of Roblox at the time. Remember that? The creepy, smiley guy? I don't want to remember that name ever. Remember that guy ever again. It is scary at the time. I remember the sound effect it uses, the funny the screaming sound that it used to have. But that's pretty much what I think it is. But I turn it out it's not the smiley face guy, because it can't be that guy. He's not a possessor. He's not an entity. He's just a silly a scary JPEG image of a scary face. That's it. Nothing related to the lore there. But let me think bit deeper then. And the next thing I know is he read the letter. He went to Duffy's house to see what what's missing, and there were messages from herself, and a whole lot of random fan magic. But as you can see, there's like stuff where he went to the campfire, and that's where fans started to get crazy. So to know information about Gavin, he went to the campfire to know. Now let me get you some information. I tried rewriting the story of the campfire in the visual novel to make it so it's easy to read, but since the voice version is available, I'm releasing a voiced version for everyone to try. So you can play a voice demo, the whole thing, voiced it. Okay, moving on. After that he started mentioning someone's video of a shadowy figure. He started theorizing that there was another scene from where instead of before it says something like this saying this, but I'm gonna read it myself because, well, why not? I'll read this part and if you want, but I'm just gonna try. So here we go. You know, I love Gavin. I really did. But when we would roast weenies and tell ghost stories, Gavin wasn't there. During Halloween, when we would wear masks and scare people, Gavin wasn't there. You know where Gavin was? He was with the wrong lover. And that's it. The question is it true that this is real? Well, yes. It has been real before, but people were saying it's fake. When some people have seen this section before. And where to find this? Well, it's a bonus in the game. Like, I went to the game and I never seen this message, but I found out that it's in the older versions of the Gavin story that you can find where the message does appear, but they kind of removed it. So yeah, for a reason, because it's not really related enough. But like saying, you know, and stuff. But who knows? If it was Nightshade saying that, he probably would be like, I know him because we met before, kind of guy. But we don't know because it's not enough to give information of who Gavin is. And he decides to theorize that Chloe could be behind the possession, even though Chloe is actually the creator's dog. But will there ever be a chance of expansion? Well, let's see. I checked in. I made a part 2 of my explanation video talking about the rest of it, and I found out that we added more information, giving us hints. Not just the mistaken floor. I'm not talking about that again. I'm talking about the letters. In the normal elevator Halloween update, they added like a sort of thing where you can find all 5 letters and spot hidden mysteries, but I don't know what's for, and if you could get a glimpse of what they're doing, I don't know. It's just they added letters around the map. But is it told to be collected? I don't know. Now, to talk about that, I will also talk about how I got introduced to the Noelver as a kid. 2016, when I made... So, it was 2016, and I made a Roblox account by the name of Melly Princess 2316. And my first interest in Roblox games, I was playing different games, including the Noelver. I got all the different badges and didn't got the Gavin one, though. Because I didn't know the Gavin code at the time. Wait, I never investigated Gavin, but some people did. The code was 3792, but I didn't do it because I wasn't interested. But I remember I was playing through the good stuff until I saw the spooky stuff, but who knows? Maybe it's just me. Okay, I have to mention that the entity has a name. I mean, I made the name myself because I wanted to caption a character. And I created like a video called "You Are Mistaken" with a hit that Nightshade's coming back in the spooky way possible. And that's what I'm doing. So I'm trying to bring him back in a way that's going to be crazy. So I made a scary video that fits him, and it works. Sort of. So now the last thing to do is to finally witness it all in a game. In possibly, I don't know, the Gavin's Roll game or my Roblox game, The World That's Red. It could be both of them, but who knows which is one. Well, we'll find out. Because I don't know for certain, but I think I should go and let them know I'm live, but not really. I don't want to waste time on Twitter all the time just to tell everyone. You know what would be even interesting is if we did end up finally getting information about this, because honestly I just don't know. Well, I'm gonna make a tweet about it. When is the game going public by this day? Okay, let's hope this gets answered one day. Okay. Have I always looked at Twitter all the time? Maybe I should look at the dev tweets. But first I'm gonna look at the fans. I think you can find. I think the first is just a retweet of someone's post that was based on the Norway City's secret underneath area. And around here, I saw this animation video. It was so cool. It included Duffy as the intro, and the rest was really cool. Lost underneath beds, hold up, dee-doo. Pretty good song. The video was just Duffy appearing in the video, and is the intro, and it changes to, well, someone to a letter and a rope. That might be Gavin's POV, and then Gavin Evan over there in the end. But it shows like all the cool things and then the spooky things, and in the end, that's it. The best part about this is it's a really good animation. I really watched it, and I didn't notice how pretty it was. It wasn't pretty. How big was this video? It was like 11K views on Twitter, so it's so well made. It's on TikTok as well, and it has way more views, I think. It's made by someone named Frozy. I don't remember if that's their name. Do they have any more of this anywhere? I think I should look in media to see. Wait, I'm going to wrong people. Make comics. Man, when did I find him? Someone getting wrapped in a blanket when they're cold? Is this the one? That guy looks sad. They made Harlem as a pony. Pretty funny. Randos of Duffy. This looks cute. She really looks cute. They really had to go really and nail the coffin here and make Gavin Slavis Coast just hidden. Kind of reminds me of the Omori game, but oh well. So the art style. No. Users. I don't think this has anything to do with Gavin either. Back to searching. No. Oopsie. Yeah, let's see if I can find him. This one.